Morning.
There we are.
Morning.
We actually clipped Jay of us sitting and waiting before the time. I think
Time, yeah.
it's quite an
Like for
image.
dawn.
Good morning, team. Welcome to your special Tuesday 6 a.m. session with the beautiful Coach Jay and myself. How you doing? How you doing, Jay? How you feeling this
I am
morning?
doing good. I'm feeling good. I've got points to get, so I've got a heart rate to raise. So that's my aim for today, definitely.
I mean, I promise to make sure that we get that done. I mean, it is a
Okay.
30-minute session, so you're gonna
Exactly.
have to work from the beginning. Full shebang. Team, I'm gonna quickly do a young little share. I've become very, very slow at doing this. So Jay, over to you to say a hazard to everyone there.
Morning, everybody. I'm looking quite forward to this workout. There seems to be a lot of full body aspect, but also a lot of upper body work, which I think sometimes we tend to neglect. We always focus on the lower body, so it's good to actually focus on the upper body and get nice and strong. We're only as strong as our weakest link in our bodies, I always say. So you've got to make sure your whole body works together as a unit. Otherwise, when you're doing something and one part of your body is weaker, you tend to rely too much on the other parts of the body. So every part has to work together. So I see some people have said good morning already. I think there was a John. Morning, John. Yeah, so 5 minutes to say hello. I want to see how many of my Jaguars are going to be here this morning.
Did you tell them I told you so late last night?
I told them first thing. Yeah, so
Did you get okay, do they get a fair warning at least?
fair enough warning. Yeah, but they
Not
got
the
to
best.
do the exercise today anyway. So either way.
No, fair enough. So Jags,
Yeah.
if you're upset with anyone this morning that you didn't know, it's not Coach Jay. But team, how's it, Lainey? How's it, Christelle? Welcome to your 6 a.m. session. Like Coach Jay said, it is quite an upper body based session. I do have some lower body making an appearance throughout. And it is very much a strength and cardio based session. So you will need a pair of dumbbells. I decided for today, I'm doing the 6 a.m. and the 8 a.m. And I've been doing body weight workouts, I think since I started instructing actually. And I was like, I need to also throw in a little bit of pizzazz every now and then. And my splash of pizzazz is a splash of weight. So they don't happen often throughout the set or the session, but they're making an appearance. We've got about 3 minutes left. I also just want to quickly reiterate what Coach Jay and I spoke about before this, and that was just the beauty of like behavior patterns and also nature, and what we sometimes take for granted and sometimes what we need to learn to incorporate into our behavior. Jay, do you want to just maybe talk into what you said about us having to get used to a different like form of kind of pattern now with the change of season, etc. I think it was just really interesting to hear that, because it's something that a lot of us don't apply because it's just really something we're not used to because of winter.
Yeah, so I think you get used to it's a habit, you get used to the type of exercise you do, the time that you do the exercise, because when it's been winter, obviously you might be getting out a little bit later, or you might be restricted to what you can do because of your time constraints. So obviously you've got X amount of time to exercise in the morning, and then you need to get ready. So now that it's lighter, like the other morning I found, actually I can actually go outdoors and do my workout, or I can actually go for a quick walk or a quick run. So mixing it up. I've always also say to my clients, like anything, there's a relationship with exercise, and you've got to keep a relationship, exciting. So you can also do it by changing up what you do, change your routine. So sticking to the basics, but also just changing where you do your exercise or what time you do your exercise, especially now because it's lighter. So you can actually go out and get it done a little bit earlier. So there's no excuses. Before it was like, it's dark at 5. Well, now it's light at 5. So yeah.
And it's true what you say, it does just take some time to build up those behaviors. I do love your affiliation of relationship with exercise and keeping it interesting. Like, that is probably one of the best things I've heard. You got to keep spicing it up, team.
Exactly.
Very important.
You got to go on a date night with your exercise.
Keep it interesting.
What date
spicy, and you're only going to benefit from it in both ways. So I mean, Jay and I are here for fitness advice and relationship advice. If you need a little bit of both, I think Jay might be able to give you better relationship advice than what I can. But I'll try my best. I see Kathy's here. Good morning, Annalise. Good morning. We have 1 minute left. Is this? Oh, is Annalise a fellow Jag?
It's a fellow Jag. She's here. Yeah.
Team, just quickly for those of you that have just joined, strength and cardio today, you will need a pair of dumbbells throughout. Not often, but they will make an appearance. If you don't have a pair of dumbbells, that's okay. We'll make work without. What we're looking at is a warm-up set. We've got a lovely core cardio and strength set that works in 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and then repeating the 30 seconds. We've got TABATA, and we're ending with a beautiful ladder. I've kept it very interesting. I've changed it up the whole time. The session is going to fly by 30 minutes, coming at you right after this. See you now. Alrighty, there it is. Good morning, team. We are starting with our lovely warm-up in the next 25 seconds. Our warm-up is a 3-minute AMRAP. What it consists of is 10 walkouts, 10 high plank rotations, and 10 shoulder taps. Many have said 110. Please don't do 110 shoulder taps. You will, sucker. 10 walkouts, 10 high plank rotations, and 10 shoulder taps in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's move, team. Fantastic work. So remember, this is 3 minutes. You've got 10, 10, 10. You are wanting to try and get through as many rounds as possible, which is what the beautiful word AMRAP stands for. Your walkouts, your high plank rotations are there to kind of help with your shoulder engagement, your core engagement, also for your hip flexors. And then the shoulder taps are just there for a little added spice, because like Dave did in the beginning of this workout, it is going to be quite upper body dominant. So we need to make sure that we are warming up those shoulders properly. Take it nice and slow initially, team, with your warm-up. You don't need to overexert with regards to intensity. Once the body starts feeling warmer, once the muscles feel warmer, the joints feel looser, you can start increasing a little bit more intensity. After your 10 walkouts, you stay straight in that high plank position, and you're rotating your opposite hand while same hand to the roof. That's what you're alternating between your two hands and following that gaze with your hand with your gaze to create that full rotation. Beautiful work. After your 10 high plank rotations, remember you can be doing this on a bench or chair as well. You're going straight into those shoulder taps. So opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Remember to keep your hands in line with your shoulders. You can be doing this in your high plank position, or you can be doing this on your knees. Find what works for you. Find the variation that works for you right through this entire workout. We're 1.5 minutes in, which means we're halfway through this warm-up with 90 seconds to go. Good morning, Michelle, Moody, Jay. You've got another Jag in the house. Morning, right. Good morning, Lourdes. Good morning, Nancy. I'm happy to have you here. Team, let's push, let's work through this 6 a.m. session. Let's make it a solid one, because I promise you I've got a beautiful session lined up for you. 10 walkouts, 10 high plank rotations, 10 shoulder taps. Carla, good morning. Carla's here just to say good morning to you today. Team, you have got, so excited, Jay. It's just like a woo-hoo. I love it. You have got 40 seconds left, yeah. 40 seconds left. Wherever you are, take it at Nancy. Penny, do you maybe want to turn the music down a little bit? I don't know if everyone is losing me. I don't think so, Nancy, but thank you for letting me know it. You have got 25 seconds left here. Keep pushing, keep going. You've got 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Go until the bitter end of those high plank rotations. Remember, if you complete your 10, you're going into the shoulder taps. After the next 10 seconds, we are going into a full 60-second recovery. Good morning, Kyle. Lovely to have you here. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Is this your cow, Jay? Cow ready?
He's the competition for the heart rate. Yeah, 6 points.
Yeah. Cow, about time I see you in the comments, yeah? How you doing? Team, okay, we're going into our first set. The set 1 consists of, it's basically 4 rounds. Each round looks the same. We're working with 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. So it's 3 minutes in total. The 30 minutes of the 30 seconds repeat themselves. The first 30 seconds is cardio based, 30 seconds is core based. Then we go into strength, back into core, back into cardio. All you need to know, I'll talk you through it as it happens, is that you're going to be working for 3 minutes consistently, and then we're going into 30-second recovery before we do the same format, but with different movements. We're starting with high knees for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you're doing high knees for marching, whatever works for you, whichever variation works for you. Just make sure that you're bringing those knees nice and high. I've specifically programmed this to have cardio to spike the heart rate, then core to bring that heart rate a little bit lower, and then a strength element to keep that heart rate on that above average pace. We're going into our mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1, into your mountain climbers. So in your high plank position, you can either be on the floor or you can be on a bench or chair. Remember, I want you to try and bring that knee to almost touch that elbow. Bring that up nice and high to create that full abdominal and oblique squeeze. You've got 10 seconds left, that team, and then we're going into a goblet squat. You're going to be holding a dumbbell in the middle, up top, or at the bottom, and then you're going to be squatting down in 3, 2, 1, let's move. Fantastic work. You're going to keep the one dumbbell. If you find that one dumbbell is too light, you can hold both of them together. You can be keeping them at the bottom. If you're holding the dumbbell like Coach Jay at the moment, try and get that dumbbell to actually touch the floor before you come to a standing position. Make sure to put the weight within the heels of your feet, and you're going nice and low. You almost want your bum to be in line with your knees. Fantastic, fantastic work. You have got 20 seconds left here, and then we're going back into our mountain climbers, and after that, back into our high knees. And that's round 1 of 4 done. But remember, each round will be changing. We're keeping it exciting. Leilani Manlani is in the house for you, Coach Jay. Good morning, Leilani. Team, you've got 3 seconds left here, and we're going into our mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Straight back into those mountain climbers. Quick, fast transitions here, team, because we're only working for these 30-second blocks. Once again, with your mountain climbers, either on a bench or a chair, or in that high plank position, make sure that you are reaching with the knee towards the same elbow to create that squeeze. You've got 10 seconds left here before we do our last cardio blast, which is going to be 30 seconds of high knees in 3, 2, 1, into your high knees. Beautiful work. Let's go, let's go. Flash it out, run it out. You've got 30 seconds recovery coming up very, very soon. I've kept the recoveries consistent throughout this entire workout, team. So it's 30 seconds right through. Make sure that you're focusing on your breathing throughout your training, but most importantly, when you are recovering. If you focus on in through the nose, out through the mouth, that heart rate will drop and you'll be ready for the next set. Recovery in 3, 2, 1, and recover. Beautiful work, team. So that's the first round. That structure we just did is what we're going to be repeating another 3 times. You know, it's a 30-30, cardio, core, strength, and then back into those 30s. Jay, are you ready for the next one?
I'm ready.
Beautiful. We're starting with 30 seconds of side shuffles as the cardio element in 3, 2, 1, into your side shuffles. Remember, you can either be running them from side to side, or if you're low impact variation, you can be doing a crab walk from side to side. Thank you, Jay. Most importantly, I want you to focus on reaching towards the floor once you get to the side, just to create a little bit of depth as if you're going into a nice squat position. The next movement we are doing for our abdominal muscles is going to be an ab rotation. You're going to be on your elbows on the floor and you're going to be rotating from side to side. Some instructors call it dips. In 3, 2, 1, into those ab rotations. Fantastic work. So on your elbows and you're rotating from side to side. I described this in my challenge recently. It's a very weird thing to say, but Jay said it to me. Imagine that you've got like 2 bowls of chocolate on the side and you're trying to dunk your hips into those bowls. You want to create these beautiful full rotations. You've got 5 seconds left here, and then we are going into an Arnold press in 3, 2, 1. An Arnold press, you're holding the dumbbell with the inner of your palm facing towards you, pushing out into shoulder press and coming back in. So that is your movement. Okay, hold the dumbbells like this, turn them, yes, and then bring them in that way.
Yes.
Carry on. I'm going to show you.
Sorry.
Okay. So you're going like this, holding it like that, pushing up, and then bringing it up. That's it. Beautiful work. Team, you have got another 20 seconds left here with these Arnold presses, and then you're going back into those ab rotations. Jay's got some heavy dumbbells there, so take it nice and slow. Focus on some bent knees. It's just going to allow you to also not arch your back. In the next 5 seconds, you're going into ab rotation in 3, 2, 1, into ab rotations. Good morning, Auntie Pat. It's so nice to see your name pop up on our screens again. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Consal. Coach Jay is always looking fabulous, I'll tell you that much. Even at 4:30 in the morning, you can see this lady in our morning meetings. It's something to witness. You have got 10 seconds left here, and then you're going back into your side shuffle for that final cardio blast in 3, 2, 1. On your feet, into your side shuffles. Remember, it's only 30 seconds. The cardio blast is there to get that heart rate up. And that's exactly what we're doing today. Coach Jaya is here because she wants to be here, firstly, because she's building on herself, secondly, because she's inspiring, thirdly, and then like 4th or 5th, it's because she wants her vitality points. So it is. So we're getting the heart rate up. You've got your 30-second recovery in 3, 2, 1, recover. Beautiful work. Right, Jay. Excellent. That was round 2 of 4 done. Round 3, exactly the same format, exactly the same style. What we're starting with for our cardio element is going to be a repeater on the right hand side. So I want your right foot to be planted on the ground and your left foot is the one you're going to be raising. In 3, 2, 1, into our repeaters on the right hand side. Remember, this is the cardio element, so flash it out. The foot that is on the floor, which is your right hand foot right now, make sure that you're keeping that heel planted. The weight needs to be distributed within that foot. You can even be leaning slightly forward and you'll feel that there's going to be more resistance placed in it. And then you are kicking that opposite knee up and bringing your hands down as it lifts. We are going into a pike plank reach in the next 3 seconds in a high plank position, and she's reaching the opposite hand, opposite foot in 3, 2, 1, let's go. High plank position, reaching opposite hand, opposite foot, exactly that. And you'll see what Jay is doing, just coming to this beautiful neutral position in that high plank position, which is going to create that core engagement and abdominal engagement again. We've got 5 seconds left here, and we're going into some bent over rows. In 3, 2, 1, you're in a standing position, got your dumbbells in your hand, slight bend, exactly that, exactly, and you're pulling those weights up. Exactly that, Jay. So, yes, and then you are pulling them towards the side. Exactly that. So, Jay, carry on doing what you're doing. When you get to the top is when I want you to turn those dumbbells. They must be facing inwards. Yes, exactly that. Exactly that. And you're trying to keep those elbows as close to the side of your body as possible. When you get to the top, you need to squeeze. You're almost pretending that there's a pencil between your shoulder blades and you're squeezing that pencil together. You've got 10 seconds left here. Remember, the strength movement is not about intensity. It's all about form and that beautiful squeeze that you're incorporating. You've got 5 seconds left here, and then we're going back into our pike plank reach in 3, 2, 1, into that pike plank reach. High plank position, opposite hand to opposite toe, and come to that neutral stance. Jay, while you're there, I'm going to tell you that Carl has told the entire deaf community that you're behind with the vitality points. So you better work, yeah? Yeah, you better work. You've got 5 seconds left here before you go into the repeaters, but now on the left-hand side, keeping that left foot planted in 3, 2, 1, into repeaters on the left-hand side. Fantastic. So left foot is on the ground, and you are bringing that right knee up whilst you are raising those hands and pulling them down as that knee lifts up. You've got 10 seconds left here, and then we're going into your 30-second recovery. It's your cardio blast, so make sure you are blasting it in 3, 2, 1, and recover. Beautiful. All right, guys, 30 seconds recovery here. We're going into our final round, which is of this format, and we're starting with star jumps. So 30 seconds of star jumps, and then I'll chat to you about what's happening next. All right, Jay, I hope that heart rate is feeling good. I hope that body's feeling good. You're looking strong. Team, I'm sure every single one of you at home are feeling strong. I'm proud of you for showing up this morning. We're going with star jumps in 3, 2, 1, let's move. It's your cardio element. Make sure to give me intensity right now. Your low impact variation over here is just do step jacks for me. You have got 20 seconds left. I'm going to talk you through what the next movement is, so listen to my voice. It's a leg pump. You're lying flat on the floor, just with your shoulders raised. You're going to kick your legs out and bring your knees towards your chest without moving your upper body in 3, 2, 1. So flat on the ground for your leg pumps. Only your shoulders are in the air, and you're bringing exactly that. You're bringing your knees towards your chest and then kicking those feet nice and flat towards the front. Make sure to keep your shoulders raised above the ground. It's just going to allow for that natural flex motion of your abdominals. You have got 5 seconds left here. Our strength movement is going to be a chest press. So you're going to grab your dumbbells in 3, 2, 1. You're going to stay lying on the floor, and you're going to push up, and you're going to bring those elbows towards the floor. Touch the floor, those elbows, and then you're going to go straight up again. You'll see as Jay is coming down, she is slightly turning those dumbbells, which is exactly what I want. And then you can push up to a straight position again, come down with that slight turn. Beautiful. Excellent, excellent work. The beautiful motion that you need to be incorporating here, team, is while you're bringing those dumbbells down, do not let them just drop. Bring them slowly down, because you're working against gravity, and that's how we build. You've got 15 seconds left here, and then we're going straight back into our leg pumps. So you can put the dumbbells next to you and stay on the floor in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, into those leg pumps, team. So once again, shoulders off the ground. You're kicking those legs forward and then bringing your knees to chest. If you are finding a little bit of a niggle within your lower back, make sure that you put your hands underneath your lower back. It's just above your bum, and it's going to help create some support there. You've got 10 seconds left. Jay, I'm watching at the back to see if I see any mice. You've got star jumps coming up next in 3, 2, 1. It's your cardio blast. It's your last cardio blast for this format. Push it and give me intensity. 30 seconds down, you've got a 30-second recovery, and then we're going to change it up. We're changing it up. Excellent work. Noel, I am going to respond to you in a second. I just want to get the next set going, and then I'll speak to you, or I'll send you a comment. You've got 5 seconds left, your team, and you've got a 30-second recovery in 3, 2, 1, recover. Beautiful. All right, team. Remember, like I said to you, Coach Day will agree with this. Consistency is key, and I've kept your recovery consistent too. So it stays 30 seconds. We are moving into TABATA now. It's 2 Tabata rounds, but let's talk about the first one. The first one's going to consist of press jacks. So you're going to have your dumbbells in your hand. You're going to be doing a jumping jack and pressing. If you've only got a heavy dumbbell, keep the 1 in the hand. And we're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 20 seconds on, and then you've got a 10-second recovery. The other Tabata movement is going to be a Commando. So after your press jacks and you've taken your 10-second recovery, you're going back into a Commando. In 3, 2, 1, recover. Beautiful, team. Remember, Tabata 10 seconds on, 20 seconds on, 10-second transition recovery. In 3, 2, 1, into those Commandos for 20 seconds. This is very much a shoulder dominant Tabata. You are going to feel it in those shoulders, but you're going to love it and you're going to embrace that burn. Remember, with your Commandos, you're trying to keep those hips as stable as possible whilst going up and down. In 3, 2, 1, recover. All right, team, into those press jacks again in the next 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, 20 seconds of press jacks. Let's go. So with these press jacks, you're going to feel it in the shoulders. You're also going to find a beautiful burn within those palms because you are jumping on your toes. But push through. You're stronger than you think you are. You've got this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Beautiful, team. We're going back into our Commandos. This is round 2 of 4. In 3, 2, 1, into those Commandos. You'll see Jay is starting and she's pushing and she's doing this in a high plank position, which is so beautiful because she 100% could be on her knees right now. I want you to always challenge yourself. If you do feel you need to regress it, go onto your knees. That is an option available. In 3, 2, 1, and recover. They are short bursts, team, so always try and get out of that comfort zone as much as you can. Inch off press jacks in 3, 2, 1, 20 seconds. Yeah, Jay, this is round 3 of 4. You've got this. You should be feeling that nice energy release. You should be feeling that endorphin release happening now already. I always feel by about 20 minutes into a session, that's when you should have just be on that peak. And I want you to keep peaking. In 3, 2, 1, recover. Beautiful, team. Into those Commandos. In 3, 2, 1, into your Commandos. Andrew, thank you. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Lindelwa, good morning. I'm so glad to hear that you are joining us. And if you're hot, it means you're sweaty, which means you're working, and that's what I want to hear. You've got 5 seconds left here, and then you're going into your recovery in 3, 2, 1, recover. Team, that is round 3 of 4 done with 1 round left. Give me everything. You're going into those press jacks in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Fantastic work. So, those of you that have done quite a few of my sessions know that your last Tabata round, and I call it Tabata-ish, is 30-30. It's not 20 with 10 seconds recovery. For the final round, it's always going to be a 30-30 split. So you're going to be working now for 30 seconds consistently. Then you're going to go straight into your Commandos with no recovery in 3, 2, 1. Straight into those Commandos for 30 seconds. After these Commandos, you are getting a full 30-second recovery. Don't be angry, be grateful, because a little bit of spice, like we said, is what makes everyone happy in the long run. You have got 10 seconds left here for these Commandos, team. Keep that body nice and stable. Focus on putting those hands in line with your shoulders. Recovery in 3, 2, 1, recover. Beautiful, beautiful. Team, all right. The next Tabata round is going to consist of an explosive star dump or an explosive step jack. Hainold, will you quickly, I can actually just do this quickly here myself. All right, explosive star dump, you're nice and low. Exactly that, Jay. And then explosive step, you're just down and exploding. Beautiful work. We are going in the next 3 seconds with our explosive star dump in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Fantastic work. So what I want you to focus on, Jay, is also bring those legs nice and wide when you go into that star. Yes, beautiful. That's it. And I want you to get that nice soft landing. You'll see Jay is landing nice and low in 3, 2, 1, recover. Your second TABATA movement is going to be a side crunch, standing side crunch in 3, 2, 1. You've got your hands behind your neck and you are bringing that knee in line with your hips. I don't want your knee to exceed that hip lining. The focus is for you to actually bring your elbow lower than how high you're bringing your knee to create that nice, beautiful squeeze. In 3, 2, 1, recover. All right, team, that's round 1. Round 1 of 4 done. Back to the explosive start jump for step jacks. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jay, we're getting you those points. We are working hard. Thank you for being such an inspiration. Thank you for being such a motivation. Team, keep pushing, keep going. You've got this. Mind over matter. You're stronger. You're stronger than you think. In 3, 2, 1, recover. All right, team. Side crunches happening in 3, 2, 1. Into your side crunches. Fantastic work. Focus now with these side crunches, form over intensity. When we're doing abdominal movements, when we're focusing on core, it's all about that core engagement over an intensity type movement. So if you're doing this with that squeeze and with that focus, you're doing it correctly. In 3, 2, 1, recover. Beautiful, team. Back to the explosive star jump or step jacks. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Into the explosive star jumps or step jacks. This is something that I spoke about in the filming of my sweat challenge, and I kept saying, and it's something that is so true. What you're thinking right now, what you're manifesting is what you're going to believe and what you're going to be able to do. So speak positivity over yourself. In 3, 2, 1, recover. Team, it's so important that when you're in those dark moments, to try and avoid going into a dark place. Get into that good frame of mind. In 3, 2, 1, into our side crunches. If you're in that good frame of mind, if that is the words you are repeating in your mind, if those are the words you're speaking out, I promise you, those are the actions you are going to apply throughout. You have got 5 seconds left, Jack. In 3, 2, 1, recover. Jay, that was round 3 of 4. Can you believe it?
Last one.
We are going into the final one. In 3, 2, 1, into those explosive star jumps or step jacks. Remember, this is your 30-30 split. So you're going to work consistently for 30 seconds, and then we are going into our side crunches immediately afterwards for 30 seconds. Beautiful work. Even though your body's feeling fatigued, place focus on that soft landing. Place focus on the fact that you're landing with those bent knees. That is very important if you aren't putting strain on your knees. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and into your standing side crunches. Go, Jake, go. Let's move. Sorry. Fantastic work. Remember to bring that elbow lower than what you're bringing that knee up. Fantastic work. You've got 10 seconds left, Chat team, and then we're going into our 30 seconds recovery. And I'll tell you a secret after that. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, recover. Team, 30 seconds recovery. Okay, our fun little fact, we've got 3 minutes left of this entire workout, and then we are done. I know. It's a ladder. It's consisting of a walkout. A plank jack is where you're jumping open, close, or stepping open and close in a high plank position. And then we are doing a commando. I'm sorry for doing this again too, but here it is. 1 walkout, 1 plank jack, 1 commando, and then we're going to work up to 2 of each, 3 of each, up until 10. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So walkout, plank jack, commando. Henels, if you can put this on the screen, I will appreciate it. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. Fantastic work. And then now you're going to be doing 2 walkouts. Once you've completed 2 walkouts, you'll do 2 plank jacks. After your 2 plank jacks, you'll do 2 commandos and then come up. Fantastic work. And then we're going to be doing 3 and we're going to work our way up until 10. Team, this is only a 3-minute set with literally only 2 minutes left. So don't use this as an active recovery. Don't see this as a long set. This is the final burst. We're speaking to this so often that you've worked consistently and you've worked hard, but you get into that point of depletion, and that's where it counts. That's where it matters on a physical game, but on a mental game as well. I actually spoke to, I messaged Kathleen this morning and I said to her, the beautiful thing that I find about being a human being is being able to test yourself mentally and physically, to be able to break those boundaries that you have for yourself and see the limits to which you can push yourself. And with physical exercise, it so comes into a behavior, a physical, and a mental. And you need to consistently test it. You need to consistently challenge it. You need to consistently build on it. And you need to consistently work on it. And that's why we're here today. I'm so proud of you guys, team. You have got about 60 seconds left here. Fantastic, fantastic work. This is such an intense song, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, yo, you've got 60 seconds, team, at your final minute of your 6 a.m. workout. Jay, we didn't even tell the people what our session is called. Jay named our session Okay, we'll tell them after. Okay, I'll wait for Jay to do the big reveal. You've got 45 seconds, team. Remember, it's your walkout, your plank ducks, and your commandos. You can taste the end of this session. We are so close. You got positivity. Tell yourself that you're strong. Tell yourself that you are able. Believe in yourself. We believe in you. We back you. Keep backing yourself. It's 20 seconds and we are done. I need to see you work until the bitter end, team. Ladies and gents, push. Jay, push. You're almost there. In 10 seconds, we are done. Fantastic work, team. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you are done. That's your 6 a.m. session logged, loaded, done and dusted. Jay, you looked so fun. So fun. Minnie, don't you want to please skip the song? I don't think I've ever asked that before. Jay, no, but on a serious note, you really look so strong throughout. How are you feeling?
Can I see now? Definitely got that heart rate up. Sorry for you, that. Carl.
Yeah, sorry, Carl. I'm 300 discovery points ahead of you right now.
Definitely am now.
Beautiful work. Team, please pop us a nice little comment there. Let us know how you found this session. We love hearing from you, and I need to know how you found it. And then Dawa, Nancy, well done. Nicola, good morning. Are you doing this on catch up? Francel, thank you for joining us. And Dilware, you should be wet and sweaty. It's very important. I mean, you and Jay should be looking very similar right now. Maney, I'm so glad to hear that. Auntie Pat, welcome back. Jay, just some last minute words. I need you to tell the team what our session's called.
Yeah, so when I looked at the workout, I realized we didn't need much. So it's like the bare necessities. And the song that came to mind is the one from Jungle Book, where it's like, you need the bare necessities, the simple last recipes. Forget about your worries and your strife. There we go.
I mean, honestly, I actually used to sing that song at Stardust, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So I'm a massive fan of the bare necessities and forgetting about your worries and your strife,
Exactly.
Comes into play, focus on the positive. We have so much more to be grateful for than what we realize. Team, the bare necessities is your session for today. If you log that sweaty selfie, your Test Me Tuesday selfie, please make sure that you log it with your hashtag bare necessities, tag Coach Jay, tag myself. We're proud of you for being here. Jay, I'm so proud of you. It's always lovely to do a session with you. Team, keep going, keep pushing, have a beautiful day, and we'll see you soon.